better weather coming, and it definitely got here today quick. Let me see if I can clear out this fog on the phone. We started out the morning in the low 90s. It was humid. It was hot. I mean, so much so I was wearing shorts, you know. And by the time I want to say it was like 2 o'clock, we got the first little cold front that came in. The wind picked up. I would say it's perfect weather for installations. Rashad, little goat, would you agree? Is this the perfect weather to install?
Yes, sir.
It's not hot. It's not humid. It's just right. You know the story of the three little bears, right? This is just right. Anyways, we're out here in Frisco, Texas, guys, and the guys are knocking out these two Amana S series installations. We also have Kevin and Alfonso. They're up in the attic right now, and they're knocking out the indoor portion of it. They've already done one system. I believe it's this one here, the one that Little Goat is working on. He had it on pressure test right now. Is that correct?
Yes, sir.
Had it on nitro test. So remember, when we install these units here, one of the major and most important steps is making sure that the brace points are holding correctly, that we have no minor parts of leakage, because once we release that refrigerant, we want to make sure that that refrigerant stays circulating in that unit. So he did the pressure test. I just heard him exhaust out right now, so I think we might be setting up our vacuum, or I could be wrong on this one. Oh, no. Rashad is just setting up his. So Rashad just finished his pressure test. He's got the core. Actually, let me flip it around here, guys, so you can see this. He's got both of the cores removers installed, ready to hook up his vacuum hoses and get this thing running. Now, we are going to do a dual hose evacuation. That means hopefully this thing evacuates quickly. Remember, we try to get, if you guys are watching this, why do you let me say try? We never try. We always get to 250 microns. That is the sweet spot. That is the magical number that lets us know as the professionals that this system has evacuated, has boiled off any kind of moisture, contaminants, and it's ready to be started up. So let me flip this camera around so you guys can take a quick peek here. So is this nitro in there right now?
Yes, sir.
Okay.
Ready?
Yep.
Oh, wrong way.
So if you can tell right here, we didn't see any, you didn't see any like smoke, no oil, and that usually means that we did a really good job in cleaning it by flushing it, running your nitrogen test, and that's a huge indicator that we have kind of removed everything from that line set. Now in this particular system here, we kept the same line sets from the brick wall. Now we do extend it out ourselves with new copper, and it's ensure that we get it nice and clean. So let's take a look here. Right now, Rashad has it on a nitro test. He did pass the nitrogen test, and now all he's doing is just releasing the nitrogen from the system. Once he releases the nitrogen here, we're gonna hook up our handy dandy vacuum hoses. One of the most critical things here as we are about to go into the evacuation port is those core removers there is not a core in there. That means he removes the core from the actual valve, and the only thing that's there is the actual tool part, the hose. It's all opened up, and that ensures that we have no restriction, nothing on the way. We get a true clean and a very fast and efficient evacuation here. So right now he's set up both hoses. We're gonna set up also our micron gauge. This will gauge, you know, how the micron levels are starting to come down. Once we turn it on, I'll show you here how that looks.
Where you at? Where you at? Bring that up.
All right. So now we're gonna turn this on. Make sure everything is nice and secure. And right now the vacuum is starting to equalize. Now if you're in the field and you have field piece, and especially the MG44 micron gauge here. It's all wireless, so if you have the Job Link app from Fieldpiece, you'll be able to see exactly how quickly the vacuum or pressures, and you'll be able to check amp draws, refrigerant pressures, all that good stuff, static, airflow. It's a really awesome platform if you have the Fieldpiece tools here. So we're gonna let this thing run, do its thing. Man, the guys do a really good job in being efficient, cleaning after themselves, keeping all the tools organized. Let's go take a look at all of the equipment that they took out of here. Now this customer here, this is the third customer to this home. And so he wasn't the original purchaser. He wanted something more quiet, more efficient. And he had systems that were working, you know, but there's always a chance, you know, for you to upgrade to get something a little bit better, and especially if system starts to, you know, fail and they have no more warranties attached to them. That's where the consideration needs to happen if you're going to upgrade. Now check it out. Back here they got, looks like all Amana equipment here, which is the testament to those units here. Around, let me see the age of these things, about 15 years old. Had a good life, good run. Look at this, they had plastic pads. And they were attached to square Ds. Guys, if you're in the field, you understand square Ds. Let me flip this around. These are just not the best to have. Check out these things right here. Square Ds are notorious for just burning up, getting overheated, and sometimes when you turn it off, you'll never be able to turn that thing back on. Let's take a look inside the plenums. Just a small spot right there. Let me flip it around. A couple of little spots here of biological growth, but overall not the worst that we have seen this week. We have an aluminum coil there, second aluminum coil there. Let's take a look at this second. Oh, here on the second plenum, you can see we definitely have a lot more biological growth. Look at that. Yeah. Here's the drain pans. These drain pans, not a lot of water in there. Good indicator as well. So this is what they took out. Went back with the Amana S. Now I'll take you guys up to the attic and let's go take a look at those units up there. I'm gonna put you in my pocket as I climb up the stairs, and I'll meet you guys up in the attic. Okay. All right, now, like I said, there's not a lot of space up here in this attic, but we got Kevin and Alfonso working on the second unit. The first unit is right behind me. Let me flip it around. See if I can put a little bit of flash. There we go. Check this out. This is the first unit that the guys did early in the morning. We got her on the hung right kit. Like always, we got to support our systems here. We got a variable speed furnace. This is a 2-stage furnace as well. We got our EEV coil. We got our supply plenum. We got our drain pan. We got our Jones valve, easy trap, our BG 101. And let's take a look here. From the side, looks really good. We got our inverter loop going all the way up, right through the top. Hey Ken, I appreciate it. Thank you very much. Man, these guys work. These guys are professionals, man. Beyond professionals. These guys, they got the rhythm down. They know how these units are installed. Let me flip it around. Mr. Kevin, you're on that YouTube live. Good. Right now, Kevin's working on the drains. Let's take a look here, guys. So when you're working on your drains, you do a lot of prep before you glue. You know what?
Until I can start cutting and gluing, I can have by 1/2 inch short, and sometimes just stick out like that.
Yeah.
Mess up my whole drainage.
It's really good. What's up, Alfonso? Back there. In this particular attic, there's just not a lot of space for the guys to work, but they're getting it done here. You know, they're taking the time. Plus the weather, like I said, the weather today kind of turned in our favor. The heat went down, the winds went up, the temperature dropped down a little bit too, which made it just a little bit more manageable, I would say, for the guys. And let's check this out, the finished product here once he wraps this up. Does that glue ever become too potent, man? Hope everyone is having an amazing day out there. I'm going to make this video here just a little short. I just wanted to show everybody out there the team and what they were doing. If you haven't already, follow us on TikTok. We try to upload as much there as possible as well. And don't think we forgot about you here, the viewers on YouTube as well. We're going to continue to upload as much as possible. So thank you guys for always tuning in and watching it. Catch you guys on the next one.